On September 22nd, Colorado will be host to another legendary BKFC event.
It's time to Knuckle!
The double champ Lorenzo Hunt sets his sights on his toughest challenger to date in the former UFC veteran Chris Camozzi. Hunt has been dominating two divisions and violently proving why he's one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Number 4 ranked BKFC cruiserweight Chris Camozzi looks to make a statement by continuing his unbeaten streak on his way to capturing gold. On September 22nd, Lorenzo Hunt will fight to keep his cruiserweight title while Chris Camozzi aims to take it. This is BKFC Spotlight, Hunt versus Camozzi. Away from all the lights and cameras, Hunt prepares for his 4th consecutive title fight. Despite ruling over 2 divisions simultaneously, he leaves nothing to chance with his fight camps.
I feel worse during a normal day than I do when I'm working out, when I'm running up a mountain, when I'm challenging myself, when I'm holding my breath underwater. People don't understand that I believe that true strength comes from suffering. I'm coming to Denver just to show him how willing I am to suffer. And we'll see who suffers best. People perceive me as the face of bare knuckle. I've heard that a million times. I have not said it myself. I have not said that I'm the face of bare knuckle. I've put in the work. People recognize me on planes, on trains, on buses, everywhere I go. People say, hey, that's the crazy bare knuckle guy. You know, I'm okay with it. I'm actually proud of it. My kids are proud of it. My mother and father's proud of it. I am Lorenzo the Juggernaut Hunt. I was already that before I came to here, and I'll be that when I leave. But when I leave, they will talk about me forever. I'm the best in the world.
High above sea level, in the Mile High City, Chris Camozzi has bad intentions on his mind. Tirelessly preparing for a shot at a world title, he doesn't just plan on winning. He plans on finishing the number 2 pound-for-pound fighter in the world and cruiserweight champion.
I wanted to come to BKFC because it's an exploding sport and a new challenge. So for me, I've always said when I'm done, I want to be able to look back and say that I've competed in almost every combat sport there is. You know, I've done professional jiu-jitsu, MMA, like I said, kickboxing, BKFC, you know, we'll call it boxing. I just love fighting. I don't care what kind it is. You know, in the past, I almost fought Lethway. Fighting is my favorite thing in the world to do, fighting and traveling. So whenever I can do both, I always jump on it.
Chris Camozzi!
Spoken in all sorts of trouble. Glenn taking a really close look, knockout number 3. The count of 10 reached, and just like that, Chris Camozzi 2-0 in BKFC.
Mentally, I've never felt better for a fight. One, with it being in Denver, I'm so excited to fight here. A world title, that's a huge bucket list for me in my career. You know, I'm on over 17 years in my career, so this will be my first world title. And then as far as training goes, you know, I've added in some stuff with like visualization and meditation, and I'm really liking it. You know, I'm gonna continue to do it every fight because that kind of stuff, I've thought about it for a long time, and you know, I like reading books and this and that, and we always train our body all the time. We train our body to like go through hell and be killers, but a lot of people don't train their mind. So with me adding that, it's helped me a ton. You know, I go in with a focus, with a mission, every training session now.
These guys walk around and pretend as though they've already climbed the mountain, but you haven't. Because no matter what you did or where you've been, we wound up at the same place at the same time. How unfortunate for you that you wound up underneath me, and you will stay underneath me. I'll be standing over you, trying to make sure, you know, trying to catch a glimpse to decide to see if you're strong enough not to pass over to the other side, like I did when I looked down at Mike Richmond. He showed me his true strength when he decided to stay on earth, because he had a choice. It was close. It was really, really close. It was really, really close.
I think Lorenzo can attempt to get in my head all he wants. Again, I've got so much experience. I'm going on over 50 fights. You know, I think this might be my 52nd fight. So I've been around, I've heard it, I've heard like the trash talk, this, that. None of that really bothers me, you know. If anything, I just look at it as a tactic that he wants to use because he's feeling insecure about his training or about the fight. You know, I enjoy it because that actually makes me better. Every time a guy's talk shit to me, I beat them. So I can't think of one guy I've ever lost to that talks shit to me because it fires me up. I'm so competitive that, you know, I hope he does. I hope he picks up the annex.
What comes to mind when I think of Chris Camozzi? Honestly, I never heard of the guy.
I know if I make him quit, he'll never want to fight again. He can continue to be the champ at, light heavyweight. I'm too big for that division. This is the big boy division. So he can go ahead and run through that division down there. He can stay there. I won't come for him there, but this one's mine.
Denver, Colorado will witness history on September 22nd at the First Bank Center, when a reigning champion collides with a challenger on the rise.
Lorenzo, I don't think you know how much this means to me. It's a stamp on my really long career. And September 22nd, I'm gonna steal that belt and your identity.
He'll make a mistake. When he makes a mistake, it'll be the beginning of the end for him. And he'll know it as soon as he makes a mistake, because I'll become the most ferocious, most vicious, most dominant fighter in the bare knuckle world.
Will Lorenzo Hunt continue his domination, or will Chris Camozzi become the new cruiserweight champion of the world?